All right, in this video we're talking about side, side, side congruence, SSS. Side, side, side. For these two triangles to be congruent, I have to be able to say that, for example, this side goes with this side. It's the same side. It's congruent. This side is congruent to that side. And this side is congruent to this side. If I can show that, then I'm going to say, now watch how I have to write this. I have to go, I'll start with A, because I'm going to start with the where it has a one tick. So I'm going to go A, B, and then it has three ticks, C. So triangle ABC is congruent to, now where do I have to start? Can I go, E, F, D? No, I have to start with the 1 and then go to the 3, because I started with the 1 and I went to the 3 this way. So it's going to be D, E, F. Okay? Even if I had them, watch, if I had the triangle like this, and I call this A, B, C, and then I have this triangle like this, whatever, man. But then I said, I'm not going to say these letters right now. So if I say that BE goes with, well, maybe I better say, I'll just, BC goes with that, and this goes with that, and this goes with this. Now, how do I name it? How do I name that triangle to make it be exactly like that? First of all, it's ridiculous. It's not a very good triangle. But anyway, it's supposed to look exactly like that, all right? So AB has the 1. Well, here's the A and the B, right? But is it AB or is it AB? We don't know. But look, the B starts with the 3. So I'm going to call this D, E, F. Do you see why? The AB goes with DE, so that means this is the 1 and it goes to 3. So that's how I read that triangle. And then I can say they're congruent by side, side, side. The 3 sides are the same. Now, I'm going to show you something. I told you this in an earlier video, but I want to show it to you again real quick. If I have two triangles, I'm going to on purpose do it like this. There's a triangle. As a matter of fact, let's call this an an equilateral triangle, and here's another triangle, and it's equilateral as well. If it's equilateral, then all of the angles on the other side are the same. Okay? But I can't call these two things, let's say I didn't know that these sides are the same. If I just know that the angles are the same, I can't say they're the same. If the angles are the same, I can't say if they're the same. Because even though this is a small triangle, this is 60, 60, 60. And this is a giant triangle, 60, 60, 60. It's the same, it's the same shape, but it's not congruent. So there is no such thing as angle, angle, angle. There's no such thing as angle, angle, angle congruence. Guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is kind of a funny thing. There's also no such thing as angle, side, side. You know what that spells? Just remember, there is no such thing as that. Congruence, okay? All right. Now, let's do a real quick proof. All right, so I have a triangle that looks like this. and we'll call it K, L, M, N. We're going to put a tick mark there and a tick mark there, 2 of them here and 2 of them here. All right, now they want us to prove that these 2 triangles, so let me just write here, prove that triangle KLM is congruent to triangle NLM. Okay? They just want to know if those 2 triangles are the same. All right, so here we go. Let's make our T chart, our statements and our reasons. All right, what am I going to put down first? Well, I'm going to put down all the things that are given. All right, so I'm going to say number 1, KL is congruent to what? NL. Right? How do I know that? Given. Number 2, KM is congruent. Oh, wait a minute. Right here, I'm going to put an S next to this to tell me that that was the side. There are 2 sides that are congruent. KM is congruent to NM. How do I know? Number 2, given. You see what I mean by given? All right, now there's another S. Well, in order to prove that these 2 triangles are the same, I either need to have, an angle here, or I need to have another side. Well, when you guys see this, it should just make you jump right out. You should be able to say, I know that. So number 3, what will I say? I'm going to say LM is congruent to LM. Why? Can you think of it before I start? It's what you do in a mirror. Reflect. So this is the reflexive property. All right, now look, there's another S. So look, I have SSS. That means I proved it. All right, so number 4, I just write down the proof. Triangle KLM is congruent to triangle what is that? NLM. NLM. How do I know? What would I write here, guys? You know what I write? SSS. That's it. Okay, good.